Well, this week has been such an important week as we're back in federal parliament with Josh Frydenberg handing down the federal budget. The last 12 months, without doubt, have been the most difficult 12 months most of us would hope to see in our lifetimes as we've dealt with the health crisis and its economic consequences. But this budget really is about securing our recovery. And while some parts of the economy are still suffering, what we have seen is a huge rebound in employment. In fact, more people employed today than there were before the COVID recession actually got underway. So the budget is about securing that recovery, and there are some really important funding decisions that we've made, ranging from the extra support we're giving to reducing emissions to the support for small business that we're providing. And two of the areas that I'm really interested in are covered by Jane Hume, who is the Minister for Financial Services, the Digital Economy and Women's Economic Security. And both of those portfolio areas figure really largely in the budget that were handed down this week. So Jane, thanks for being here, and tell us a little bit about what's happening for women's economic security in the budget.
So the Women's Budget Statement is a $3.4 billion initiative that covers women's safety, women's health and also women's economic security. Under the $1.9 billion Women's Economic Security Package, we've seen subsidies for childcare increase, $1.7 billion. We've seen help for women to get into housing, particularly single parents, and we've also seen some changes to superannuation to make superannuation more equitable for women.
And the other area that I'm really interested in is the digital economy, thriving sector in North Sydney, and it's one of the reasons why when I was first elected I set up the North Sydney Innovation Network. A $1.2 billion package for digital economy. Tell us about that.
Well, the digital economy strategy is really exciting. It's a stock take, an audit and a roadmap all in one, and it provides funding for so many initiatives on foundation technologies like NBN, 5G, the consumer data right, new payments platforms, cybersecurity, but it also works in those new emerging technologies like AI, blockchain, Internet of Things, data analytics, and quantum computing. And then it works out what our digital growth priorities are: small and medium enterprises, existing businesses or industries where we have a core competency, and those new and emerging industries like fintech, regtech and gaming.
Yeah, it's very exciting stuff. Big interactive gaming industry in my electorate as well, actually. So they'll be thrilled with the 30% offset that's part of this package. So look, it is a tough time for the world. The pandemic is still raging. Australia has been so fortunate because all of us have pulled together so well. And this budget is designed to help every Australian as we emerge from the impacts of this awful, awful virus.
Authorised by Trent Zimmerman, Liberal Party, North Sydney.